Blog Talk Radio.
Hey guys, want to kill that cable bill? How about getting a Netmaster? You can watch live TV, pay-per-view, premium content like HBO and Stars, all of the sports channels like NBA League Pass, NFL Red Zone, and every movie ever made. Pay for the box once, no monthly fees ever. Hello? For more information, contact Dean 13 Media at 609-807-1175.
Are you looking to make your next event sizzle? Then you want to get in touch with Lee Entertainment. Mark Lee, the founder of Lee Entertainment, has worked with such notable festivals as the Art of Cool, the National Black Theater Festival, the Bull Durham Blues Festival, and the Durham Centerfest, as well as the Festival of the Eno. And it definitely can provide you with some great entertainers as well as help you make your event sizzle if you're looking forward to trying to have an event in your town. Mark Lee is willing to travel anywhere in this country to make your event sizzle and has entertainers that are also willing. Are you looking to make your next event sizzle? Then you want to get in touch with Lee Entertainment. Mark Lee, the founder of Lee Entertainment, has worked with such notable festivals as the Art of Cool, the National Black Theater Festival, the Bull Durham Blues Festival, and the Durham Centerfest, as well as the Festival of the Eno. And it definitely can provide you with some great entertainers as well as help you make your event sizzle if you're looking forward to trying to have an event in your town. Mark Lee is willing to travel anywhere in this country to make your event sizzle and has entertainers that are also willing to travel as well. So if you're looking for quality entertainment, definitely get in touch at bluesradio@gmail.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are back. Straight Talk with Dean and Mark here on November 12th. Happy Founders Day to the ladies of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, first of all. But it's the six-man Dean Geronimo, and as always, from NJ to NC. I'm in the studio with Mark Lee. So, Mark, tell me what's good in your neck of the woods, my brother.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not all that good right now, but it's raining like all day long. It's been raining all day. It's been raining like cats and dogs. And we just been getting a steady rain flow. And my power just got knocked out. But that's all right. I don't care. I'm still going to do this show because we can handle this even in the dark. And I called Duke Power, and they said the power should be back up and running in the not-too-distant future. But it's definitely going to be interesting because right now we're just kind of like chilling in the dark.
I hear that, brother. And it's cold up here in New Jersey, but I think it's about that time. It's November, so I got to admit, buy warm weather. Let's get ready for all the leaves to drop, and hopefully it won't be cold rain going with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Hopefully the rain will not be too cold. Hopefully we won't get any crazy snow events and things of that nature. I did want to talk to you a little bit about what's happening politically because, we got 3 recounts going on. Arizona, Georgia, and Florida all apparently are still in play because folks are just not feeling that everybody's got their votes counted, and we have to make sure that all votes are counted. So I'm definitely with Stacey Abrams. I think that she needs to make sure that every vote is counted because there's still a possibility that she can win in Georgia. And the same with Mr. Gillum over there in Florida. I actually personally thought that he conceded much too early, and I'm glad that he has pulled that concession back and is making sure that they get the recount going on both in that race and in the senator race. The Democrats actually win it in Arizona, but that's also still in play as well. So it's definitely going to be some interesting things going on, and it looks like that might be going on at least until Sunday, maybe even 4 weeks to go because we don't know how long it's going to take until they determine the winner one way or the other.
Yeah, and it's going to be, hopefully it does work out in both of their favors, and the individuals who thought they won will realize that they are on the loser end of a change in, how things will be done. So looking forward to just tracking that to see what happens and what goes down in both of those races, because it's going to be real interesting, Florida and Georgia.
Yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see how that plays out. And then we also had folks that were not too happy with the California wildfires. They tried to make accusations that it was the administration of the forest fault, and like those people that are running the forest things that these wildfires are going off. But that's that crazy orange man. They get some crazy accusations about putting it at the feet of other people. But this is also the same man that, because of some minor inconvenience, did not go and salute the veterans. This is Veterans Day, and he decided that he didn't want to go salute them because of some minor inconvenience.
That minor inconvenience being it raining, he didn't want his hair to get wet, I guess. Who knows? You know, I mean, oh boy, you can't make this stuff up, man.
Nah, there's no way we can make it up. And then, you know, they're over there accusing the Democrats, going back to the political thing, of being tampering. And I'm thinking, going like, wait a minute, aren't y'all the ones that pulled the hanging Chad back in the day?
Yeah, I guess so. But on another note, we lost a legend today, the legendary Stan Lee. For those who are into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Comics growing up, the creator has gone on to be with the ancestors. Rest in peace to Stan Lee, and we'll miss you here, especially those cameos in all the movies, man.
Yeah, he will be missed on those cameos. I'm a fan of a lot of the Marvel comic characters. I mean, of course, Black Panther, the Incredible Hulk. There was a lot of great characters that he was the senior person to put those out there. So I will miss him as well. We just finished North Carolina Comic Con. I posted some of those pictures on my Instagram account, and it was just amazing seeing folks dressed up in a lot of characters. And some of those characters were Marvel characters, but it was just interesting seeing people do cosplay and dressed up and actually enjoying living that kind of lifestyle and those kind of fantasies. So that was real fun checking that out.
Oh, yeah. And so it'll be interesting to see if how they're going to handle that. Maybe they'll do a hologram of them or something like that. And put them. We're used to seeing them in all the movies now. In some way, form, or fashion, you're going to see Stan Lee before the movie ends. You know what I mean? And it's going to be different not seeing him as we once did.
It's going to be real interesting not seeing him. And we got to find a way that we got to get him in there and get to see him. And like you said, it may be a hologram image. They've done that with a couple of other folks that have passed on. So it'll be interesting to see whether that is what happens or does not happen. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do that and what the actual outcome of that is when they are working on these new movies that are Marvel movies and how they will play it and everything. But, you know, coming back to politics, I was watching and reading, and I saw where there's, like, already people jockeying for running for 2020 on the Democratic side. I know that you posted about Hillary. I don't know that I'm ready for that. I mean, I could see some folks in some good standpoints of that as to how that might be a good thing. I personally think that, you know, maybe she just needs to sit it down and let some other new blood come up, because some of the names I've heard are very interesting names, like Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, even Elizabeth Warren. So I've heard some very good names that I think even somebody that lost their race. You know, Beto O'Rourke may be a possibility of somebody that could be a candidate on the Democratic side. So, and of course, people are still throwing out Oprah and some of the power players in the money realm. So it's going to be interesting to see who actually the Democrats select to be the candidate to run against Trump in 2020.
Yeah, but right now in 2018, you know what? In 2020, hopefully in the next year and a half, there will be some worthwhile, I'll say, all of the worthwhile candidates will step up, and all of those who've had their run will step back, go sit down somewhere. You've had your chance. You've had more than one or two chances. So, you know, it's not the third time's the charm. The same thing you did the first time, you did the second time. It's over. Thanks, but cash your chips in into that.
I agree. That is what they need to do. But it's going to be really interesting seeing how that orange person reacts to this new house, because already he is alienated some folks that are now sitting in the house, because, he has never done a lot of stuff for the Native community. We're going to have some of them on the show next week, but he's not done a lot for that community, and he's got, I believe, 2 sitting in the house with him now, 2 Native American women, and of course he's got 2 Muslim women that'll be putting him in check as well, and there's even some folks that are from the LGBT community and then now have seats, I think, both in the House and definitely in at least one governorship. So it's going to be interesting to see how things play out. Now he's got some folks that he has not been their friend or their ally that are going to be on the opposite side of the room from him as he is trying to do different things in the community. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, man. We'll see. A whole lot of things will be left to be seen. It's going to be an interesting end of 2018 and even more interesting 2019.
Oh, yeah, 2019 is going to be an interesting year. There is no doubt about that. And already he's making crazy comments to our sisters in the press. So, and they've already put him in check. I sent out a message on Facebook that a lot of folks that I know that are in the journalism career definitely have the backs of Miss Alcindor, as well as I believe it's April Ryan and a couple of others that he's been over there just basically insulting them like that's anything new. But there are now folks that are seeing this and are really willing to put him in check. I've even seen a couple of reporters that don't even come from our society that have been like, wait a minute, these are our colleagues and we're not having it.
Wow. Oh, boy. Makes you want to say some things that you really can't say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does make you want to say those things that we just can't say. But hopefully, like I said, now that there's at least in the House, he's been put in check, because from what I'm understanding, the majority that the Democrats won is even expanding now. And even here in North Carolina, where we have a governor that was facing a lot of things with a Congress that had a supermajority, but that supermajority has now been broken. So now our governor can actually get some things done, because before he was running up against a brick wall, but now they don't have that supermajority, so he can actually get a little bit more accomplished than he probably would have accomplished in the past. Now, the other thing that happened locally is, we not that long ago we had Mr. David Hall on the show, and he was running for judge. He was one of our local folks that did win. Unfortunately, for those of you that were rooting for Mr. Burt, and who was on our show last week, for those of you that might be Republicans or independents and wanted Mr. Burt to win, he did not win. So he did not get that victory that he was looking for. But, maybe he'll run again. Maybe he'll run, maybe not even as a Republican. Maybe he'll run as an independent, or maybe he'll find some other seats that he can win that are more winnable. But he did not win that race. But I can gladly say that David Hall, who we also had on the show, was a victor in his judge race, and I think that he'll do a great job as a progressive judge here in our community. And there were a lot of other progressive judges that won. I actually also read that, I believe it's in a county in Texas, there was a group of women that ran kind of like as a black girl.
Oh, yes. I posted
and all
that,
of them won.
and they all won. They all won, yes. How was that for change, right?
That is very much a major change. So hopefully we'll see even more of that happening across the nation, where this will inspire others to run these kind of like campaigns where you're getting people motivated by these things that are happening. So hopefully that will motivate some other maybe Black Girl Magic kind of campaigns where we get a lot of folks to win that way. We had something similar happen here in North Carolina. We had, I believe, the 7 largest counties elected black sheriff. So Durham has a black sheriff. Wake County has a black sheriff. I believe Charlotte has a black sheriff. And I believe it was 7 of them. And even in some places that you would not expect, like Buncombe County, which if I remember correctly is around the mountain area and is 90% white, elected a black sheriff. So there was like 7 black sheriffs that are running, like I believe 7 of the big major counties here in North Carolina. So that was another positive change that was made during the election as well.
Did you say bumpkin